Can you feel it? Can you feel victory coming ever closer? Can you hear the thundering song of great beasts and temple wards marching toward Isengard itself? Because that's what's happening, and I endeavor to make Isengard our 40th town captured. But of course, we are also besieging Atherin with quite an army. And Brahmin is probably going to try and stop us, but I'm not sure that he can. High King has sailed, or will also try. Maybe he has a better chance because he seems to have an actually good army. Time will have to tell on that particular one. And then there is the notion of Framsburg, which very soon will not be a goblin stronghold anymore. Well, at least if present trends continue, which I believe they will. You see, though, there is an issue. That means we have 3 contenders for the last settlement we will capture in this campaign. Which one will it be? Will it be the Dunedain? Will it be Isengard? Will it be Framsburg? Regardless of which it ends up being. Khan Arkish is, of course, you know, he's making his little progress. It'll be so fascinating to see where we end up. But for now, as things do stand, and surely they do stand quite nicely, we'll just have to end the turn and see if the Dunedain make us victors of the game.
Let us try words.
Oh,
For a change.
The Dunedain has decided to offer an olive branch. They're on their last legs. They've lost Aragorn. They've lost Gandalf. They have one little backwater settlement left up in the cold north, and now they come for peace. And apparently they have an immaculate reputation, at least compared to us. We are apparently very unreliable as a faction. You know what? I'm actually kind of gung-ho on the whole prospect of taking Isengard, so I'm going to allow that. But, yeah. But I'm going to need some trade rights in there.
I accept this an honor and a pleasure.
Okay.
Farewell.
So, Dunedain dealt with. That just leaves the goblins. And, the Ardenheim. Who are just sitting down in the south, doing their thing, I suppose. Mount Gundabad is besieged. Probably by the dwarves. Although it would be really funny if the Dunedain decided to just say, no, bollocks to it, we're not going to attack Canned. We're going to go straight for Carndum. Oh, no, Gundabad actually. No, that's here. So, of course, this must have been... Who might that have been? I'm actually legitimately curious. Who would have besieged that place at this time? I shall be most fascinated to know. So, we'll just get a little spy up there to see what's what. What is happening?
My eyes are yours.
Well, Bruenost, of course, can upgrade, and it will. So we've made peace with the Dunedain, and of course this means that we can now focus on taking Isengard. And I find that to be a very, very promising avenue for success. You know what? This extra general fella, and Bakai from Bayrik, you can go to Dunlarak. That's an extra little bit of income there, and then you can move on to Herot or Vile, Bardvin, somewhere. We'll put him somewhere. And it's gonna be great. So, Dirty, you don't have any spies, do you? No. You are converting in the old-fashioned way. We put all our agents in Londale, of course, yeah. But we can put a couple in Siduri. Alright, Midland, Hall of the Brotherhood. Beautiful. Just get yourself some elite cavalry, please. I mean, you are going to need them after all.
How may I serve?
And then we have more of these coming in.
Sunset orders.
And,
As you will. Orders.
ah yes, and these will journey
Orders.
by boat, but next turn. And then we build all the things in all the places. And with Folland now investing fully into its trade and the maintenance of low corruption levels, hopefully,
How may I serve?
we have come to the end of that. And, oh, we have gotten beasts in Imladris. Perfect, perfect. We got some temple marksmen as well. Very nice. We'll have them. Yeah, we'll take a little financial hit with such aggressive recruitment, but we'll be okay. We'll be okay for it. Anon and Orod. Training good things. Training good things. Training good things. Barkalik gets a spy. Brings a tear of joy to my eye. Does Athlon have a spy in it? No, it doesn't. You know what? That's a war camp. Don't need that. Goodbye. Norfolk Law, maybe similar things can be said for this, but actually no, not really. They didn't get their hands on it. The Angmarim. Oh, hello, Hi Chieftain Musgord. You... I mean, I suppose you're going to be trying to cruise through Goblin Town. Good luck, my friend. That is not an enviable task in the slightest.
How may I serve? We march. Get ready for
You
the
know what?
fighting.
Maybe we should put this thing in a fort. Just a tiny little fort. I mean, it will save us 800 per turn, which is quite considerable. Yeah, put it in there. Gazadum, you're fine.
Orders.
Ah, yes. Then we have two
How may I
beasts
serve?
here. Meeting up in Dunland proper.
Yes, noble master.
And it seems to me...
At once. We move at first light. Listen up.
that one of them can actually make it over to Arkish this very turn. The other one has to wait. But still, that's 4 unit of beasts. It's pretty, you know, beastly. Wouldn't you say? I think it is.
How may I serve? As you will.
Do we have any spies in here? Maybe some good ones even. Oh yeah. Yeah, these are good spies. Yeah, we're gonna get all of them into Isengard.
Stopping here, my ears are yours.
Dum 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 dum.
My eyes are yours.
I'm honored to
So, in one turn we can be in Isengard.
orders. Your will, my lord.
And that is of course pretty damn good.
Don't sleep in here. Orcs.
Which means that these beasts can be there in 2 turns. That is acceptable. These will take 4 turns to get there. And we'll send these along
Your will, my lord.
when possible, when available. Yeah, and then we have Yakthak over there.
On the field of battle.
I'm sort of
I respect
thinking
you, my enemy.
that these beasts and those guys and maybe these guys
Yes.
all
noble
put
master.
together, they might be able to do some
How may I
lovely
serve?
things to that
Let us
army
settle
over
matters
here
on the
under
field of
Yathak.
battle.
There's also some extra troops in near Londere that could be used.
Orders. We move.
Oh yeah, a bit extra free upkeep. Doesn't hurt too much. And actually, you know what? Put some of these
How may
into
I
a
serve?
fort.
A most honorable victory.
That does some good things to our income too.
Orders.
And these can go into that fort over there. It all works.
Orders.
These can go over there. It all works. And the temple wards, they'll need to just hang around until they can be retrained, I suppose. But yeah, we'll build up a little force for that. And then meanwhile, we are approaching Isengard with a lot of spies and then
Noble
a lot of lovely troops. For which I am pretty sure they won't be ready. It's almost no matter how many troops they have, they can't really be ready for that many beasts. Who could? Especially when we intend, as we do, to wield them with deadly effectiveness. Mithlond, you need to build something. How about something to curtail the corruption? Takes care of that. Some population growth. Never goes out of style, does it? What? Just one of those things that'll never get old.
Get ready for
And of course we have
Listen up.
great beasts over here. Undertowers needs building projects too. Oh, that's a lovely building project. Yeah, it's the roads. It's always the roads. The roads are amazing in this game. Always get the roads.
How may I serve?
How's Bree? Bree is alright. Anuminas. Well, we'll soon get some more marksmen here. Some more temple units. Which is lovely. But for now, things are still relatively quiet. And that is alright. You know what? These beasts,
We march. We rest
they
here
need to go down to
until
this
dawn.
fort. And then they can
The
get into
sunset
that
from
fort
today's
and
journey.
that fort and that fort. It's all working toward the goal of getting them to the battlefield.
An honor to serve.
Let's end the turn and see where our fate will be decided. At least, as soon as we have some,
Get ready for fighting.
yeah, we need these beasts need to be retrained. I feel so they need to go to us
As
indeed.
will.
But
We rest here until dawn. Orders. How may I serve?
do we need something more than beasts? Do we need some horse archers,
How
perhaps?
may I serve? Orders.
Yeah, horse archers are nice.
We move. Merging our armies.
And then with the temple legions, we'll be okay. Yeah, that is a lot of temple legions
How
actually,
may I serve?
all coming together to fight for a common cause. I approve. Good. Next turn, please. Gondor has lost a leader. Oh dear. Mount Gundabad has been overrun by Angmar.
My eyes are
You don't see that every day. You just don't see that every day. Delling. You mad lad. Attacking the snow orcs head on.
unseen.
Is that what
And
you
the
want?
snow orcs are weak at the moment.
Is that what you
They're
want?
barely even reacting to what we're doing. But of course, we don't have any diplomatic relations at all. We're neutral to each other.
Is that
But
what
still,
you want?
what are their snow trolls doing there? They should be defending Gundabad. Their prioritization is a bit baffling, but yeah. That's just the way of the world sometimes.
We march. Orders.
Could these be retrained in Casa Dum soon? 21 turns, 29 turns. Is that bad? 25 turns. Mladres, you've got your hands full with the ones already there, although that's only 2 turns, so that's pretty good.
How
But
may
no,
I serve?
Casa Dum,
We
that's where you're
march.
gonna go.
We rest here until dawn. Orders. How may I serve? Orders.
Beasts heading down,
As you will.
and then Anon and
How may
Orlok
I serve?
sending
Orders.
some wonderful cataphracts.
An honor to serve.
How may I serve? With a most honorable victory. Orders. As you will. The sun sets on today's journey.
Orders. Your will.
Let's get the Legion
We
marching.
rest here until dawn. We march. The sun sets. My ears are yours.
Here's the big question though. Do we want to attack Isengard right away? Oh my god. They caught us by. That's not good. But this one got through, that's good. 107% chance of opening the doors. I think that's good enough for me. Okay. Let's go into a brief construction spree. Tharbad. You will be a lovely place for the whole of the Brotherhood. And then, of course, a bunch of trade buildings after that, because... Of course. Matraith, you also need to have good trade opportunities, but you seem to already have good trade opportunities, so I'm going to be happy with that. What else can we do for you, though? We can do... Yeah, we can definitely do this crop rotation building. That's really nice. Dark Sanctuary helps a bit. Nomadic Confederation camp, I suppose. Dunladak. You could use that militia garrison. And... Vile. You are so tantalizingly close to upgrading, so I'm going to reduce your current population growth by heightening the taxes. And Baradvin. Yeah, you've sort of got all you need. Good, good, good.
How may I serve?
I suppose it's time to make an impact. I mean, we can take Isengard this very turn, considering what we're up against at the moment.
Orders. How may I orders?
Yes, noble master.
But there's part of me that wants the extra beasts there. But you know what? Maybe we've got... I mean, we do have all it takes to take the place. Even with the 1,000 defenders that they invariably will get. We can take them on and take them down. And Isengard will be the jewel in the Khan's mighty crown.
We will engage them honorably.
Lunor,
You're outside
you enlist
war.
1,000 defenders, but even if you had 3,000 of them, it would not be enough. So, we're quickly going to save the game, and then Khan Arkish the Great, outnumbered 3-1, but still the balance of power is so heavily in our favor, because of course, look at the beasts they're dealing with. Yeah. Lunor, who are you? You're unconcerned. Oh, are you still unconcerned with the, you know, dozens of beasts that are bearing down upon you?
All in battle.
The camera rises to reveal a lovely little army that's about to make a nice little trip of it into Isengard. And look at the lovely beasts they have brought. Oh, isn't it lovely? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it good? Bearing the mark of the Great Eye, in fact. That's how good they are. And they are going to
Spy has opened the gates.
smash some defenders.
Victory.
Are they running out out to meet us? I mean, that would be amazing. Yes, yes, yes. I welcome this. Look at this, my friends. Look at this. This is Uruk-hai infantry coming to meet the beasts. Oh dear. Oh. I am so sorry, everybody. They're just plowing through them. Oh, it's a glorious sight. 11 have been taken out. 11% already. 13%. It's amazing. 76. Oh, they're down to less than half strength, the Uruk-hai. Okay. You guys running through. Okay, now start smashing. 49, 52%. My god. This is... I mean, okay. Let's just do this. This serpent elixir, whatever it is. 79% gone. Yeah, I'm terribly sorry, guys. You're screwed. You're screwed, everybody. Oh, now you run away. Well, isn't that a bright idea? And then there's one singular bodyguard waiting over there. Ah. They figured out that we were over here waiting for them, and they thought, ah, let's go and meet them. So they don't get sad, but then we send arrows toward them, and yeah, it seems to solve the problem. Okay. Smash the defenders. Smash the pikes. How are we doing with these Uruk-hai types? We're doing quite alright, it seems.
We have taken the walls. It is time we captured this place.
Okay. Not that many orcs left. Very good, very good. We don't need to shoot at them anymore. Ah, because they died. Yeah, I suppose that is a good reason not to shoot at them anymore. At this point, we can allow our beasts to rest a little bit, I suppose. So, Team 2, open fire! Oh no, they... Yeah, I wouldn't like that if I were them. Beasts, why don't you also hurl some things? Why don't you? I mean, we want our horse archers to get some experience. That's really why we're doing this. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, I think it's time for the cataphracts to do their part today. Da -da -da, da -da -da -da. Smash.
Off the serpent's head.
Excellent.
Victory is ours.
Good work, everybody.
Victory both righteous and well deserved. It cannot be said otherwise.
We healed 1 out of our fallen from the great beasts. But look at the casualties they were able to cause. Pretty nice. And so Isengard fell. We did it, my friends. We did it.
We have prevailed.
As the good man said, we have prevailed. Victory is ours. So let's continue for the time being, if nothing else than just to see, yes, we can get the Inquisitor's Watch here in Isengard. And so, presumably, were the campaign to continue, we would use Isengard as our base of operations to solidify our holdings here in Rohan and stretch our influence into, well, back in toward the Gondor, actually. Yeah, we wouldn't get to Gondor by going the southern route. No. We would be going from the north this time. So that would be sort of the game plan, I suppose. If we were to continue, which we are not. I am perfectly content with claiming victory at 40 regions captured and controlled. What a lovely little time we've had. And of course, we would have Zhujian sit there in Eisenrun. Hopefully they would start putting their troops out, trying to put together an army or something, and then as they congregate, we would just attack Eisenrun and take it straight over. And yeah, we just build a dark sanctuary in Isengard, some nomadic gathering grounds, all this. Get that good stuff out of the way. And then build the Inquisitor's Watch, of course. It would be lovely. So that's canned, everybody. That's the Candish campaign. And I'd say that it went over pretty well. We were very successful. I would actually say we were more successful than I thought we'd be. We managed to take out Bree completely within the first episode. That is pretty spectacular. And of course, we would not be stopping there. We took out the elves quite soon after that. We drove the Ardenheim out of their shores. We took out the goblins. We've pushed them into Framsburg, which is about to fall. We pushed the Dunedain to the brink of extinction.
At once. Yes. Setting a watch here.
And as such, our influence stretches from Barkaleg in the north way down to Isengard in the center of, well, Middle-earth as we know it, really. Sort of a very central location, isn't it? Oh, an extra little bit of cash there. Oh, an extra bit of cash there. Isn't it nice? Oh, look at that. It's a beast cage. No, it's cash. Oh, is that a walk breeder? No, it's cash. Cash to bring our holdings, our financial prosperity, well into pleasant territory.
Setting a watch here. Yes. Setting a watch here.
But I mean, playing canned is definitely fun. And let me know, is there another place where you would be interested in seeing a Candish campaign go? I thought Eriador would be nice because there are a lot of allegiances to sort of maneuver and get your head around. And I think we did a pretty good job at solidifying our place here. Keeping off the multitude of enemies that could be, and just spreading our influence. Initially quite methodically and then quite aggressively. Yeah, it's been a good one. It's been a very good one. And personally, I think this is one of my favorite little campaigns that I've ever done. Quite simply because we've had some decent variety in what troops we could field. We've had good variety in where we've been able to fight. We've been able to fight in mountains. We've been able to fight in elven lands and settlements. And we made it all the way down to Isengard. And of course, this is where we also just... We've reached the peak of what the Candish campaign can offer us in this game mode. I'd be interested to also try it in the Blue Wizard script and staying in the south, fighting the evil guys and all that. Bringing a storm upon Sauron's fortress and all those lovely, lovely things that you could do. But going Horde with our lovely Candish raiders feels very appropriate, actually. It's sort of the thing they would do, I feel. We're going full Mongol invasion upon Middle-earth. And it's been fun. It's been really fun. I've loved it. So, if you've loved it too, remember to leave a like and let me know where you would want a campaign to go next. But I do have ideas for the next Middle-earth campaign. For now, though, we'll have to finish the Reunited Kingdom, and then I will update to the current version of DAC, version 5, that has been released quite a while ago, but I'm still technically in a beta version at this point. So I'm going to update DAC after the Reunited Kingdom campaign, and then I have a special one in store for you all, and I hope you will enjoy finding out what that is going to be. It is going to take us more in a southerly direction. Of course, we have been focusing a bit on the north with the Dunedain, with this Candish campaign. We've had Bree, we've had elves, we've had all sorts of things up here in the north mostly. So I am looking forward to getting some fresh blood of the ground, or the sands as it may be. Until then, though, maybe we should just finish the episode by taking a look at the state of the world. Oh. There we go. Ooh, interesting. Yeah. Rohan has been annihilated, quite utterly. So taking on Isengard would be no small feat, but with a relatively intact Gondor, though, I mean, challenged, but mostly intact, they surely would not be as powerful as they could be. Let's see, what is Isengard's... Oh, status, it is at war with Mordor. It's sort of a chaotic world, this one. You know, peoples you thought would be allies have gone to war, like the Snow Orcs and the Angmar. And likewise with Sauron and Saruman, they have come to blows with each other. It's quite incredible. And Dol Amroth has been doing okay, actually. They have their heartlands, and they've lost Tir Thoros, which is a bit of a shame for them, but they've held Barad-Han and Gebel Tolfalas. It seems that we may have actually dealt the Ardenaim a little blow by taking their little colony up here in the Elven lands and taking it out. So they've just sort of been confined here. Our lands have been swallowed up by Mordor and Harad, as you would expect. And then there's Rune. Rune is always interesting. And they have been able to steamroll the Sea of Rune, as they often do. Not taken the Berke yet. And it seems they actually haven't done that exactly for lack of trying, because if they try, I mean, there's only one unit garrisoned there. So surely it'll be a bit of a pushover once they figure that out. And otherwise, yeah, Ilanen's, Viltur, even Mornithel has fallen. Oh, yeah, okay. I always like seeing Dorwinion do well. It's a faction that I enjoy quite a bit. But it seems that they are not doing well this particular time around. The dwarves, nah, they've been pushed back. Dale has sort of kept the forces of good alive up here in the northeast, but it has to be said that Erebor is under pressure. They're trying to strike out against Rune, but Rune is just too powerful at the moment, I think. They can come back from pretty much any defeat, and they have indeed been pushing themselves deeper and deeper into Dwarven lands. Thranduil's realm, well, having a little bit of a moment, trying to take back Taufilin. And with that, I mean, they might be able to do some decent push against the Snow Orcs now that Angmar has decided to indirectly aid them. That's an interesting turn of events. I didn't expect that. And of course, Dale have taken Dol Guldur to task, and they are doing a pretty good job of it. So, it's still very much an open question who would emerge victorious in Mirkwood. But it does look like the orcs could be pushed out of it if the elves maintain their momentum. I mean, look at two elven armies like this. That's a force to be feared. And the Valesmen are also coming out swinging. They must have had some setbacks. Of course, they've lost Framsburg and stuff like that. But apparently, our taking on of the goblins has given them a little bit of time to breathe. And that, in turn, has been turned into military momentum. So, you know, good on you, Lord Beorn. Good on you. And Lothlorien is just doing what Lothlorien always does, which is build up an insane army in Karaz Galadon at the expense of every other possible thing they might be doing. Isengard. I suppose they must be at war with dwarves, right? No, they're not, but they seem like they might want to be. Interesting. They could very well be going to Khazad-dûm. And of course, if they did, I mean, who would I be to complain? And then the dwarves that really are a power in this world, because they sit in their corner and there's nothing that can really challenge them ever in any game, at least in terms of auto-resolve results. Yeah, that is Ered Luin, who are duking it out with Angmar. And both sides are putting in all their best efforts. But Angmar does not have the same level of OP stats that the dwarves do, and so they would eventually lose. It would only be a matter of time. Yeah. But it seems to me that Harad and Mordor were the big winners from the power vacuum that we left behind. They are throwing themselves at the enemy with ceaseless determination. But apparently the list of enemies came to encompass Isengard. So it's always sort of interesting when the two big bads of the world end up smacking each other senseless, which is probably what has started happening already. And you can see Isengard is sort of gearing up to really fight a long war and attacking Calenhad with all that they have to throw at it. But all the while, Mordor is keeping most of their attention on taking Minas Tirith, which, by the looks of things, they are about to do. Not that Gondor isn't pulling its weight; they are definitely sending a lot of troops into battle, but this does not look like a battle that they would win very easily. Though perhaps with an no, not an auto-resolve army. What am I talking about? I'm talking about a last stand army, which usually spawns up here in the mountains. They would be able to make some inroads with these, depending on exactly what unit types they would come up against. What army compositions they'd come up against. Yeah. So it's an interesting world, and but it's also one that I am fairly okay with leaving behind, because continuing on from this, we would basically just be fighting Isengard, Mordor, Isengard, and then some more doors. And that's okay. We can live without that. We have other things we can do with our time, our life, our energy. And so, all that remains for us to do is for you to be kind to yourself and be good to those around you. And then it is for me to say that indeed, thank you for your viewing of this campaign, if indeed you have made it this far, and I will see you soon.